Valorant has made its reputation as the future CSGO killer. The game has awesome graphics, sick characters, and the overall gaming experience is a breeze. While the official Valorant mobile is expected to release sometime in 2022, today we're going to talk about 11 plus best games like Valorant on mobile. So without initiating a PC versus mobile war, which I know you guys love to, let's get started. Before watching the video, please make sure to smash that like button and let us know what future videos you'd like to see from us. Coming at number 12, Critical Ops. Critical Ops is an interesting first-person shooter, and while it is nowhere near the level of customizations and features Valorant has to offer, it does have some similarities to the game. Firstly, Critical Ops gets regularly updated with various modes which are quite similar to Valorant. The game has a very fast-paced gameplay which is again similar to Valorant. But most of all, if you're coming from Valorant PC, you will love Critical Ops due to the amount of adrenaline pumping action it offers. You can play the game with your friends, enter into the match easily, customize the skin, and just have a good time. I'd say that Critical Ops is more of a CSGO clone but for minimalists. However, if you like Valorant PC, I'm sure you'd love to play this game. Talking about the similarity score, I'd give this one a 3 out of 10. Coming at number 11, we have SHELLFIRE. SHELLFIRE is a mixture of MOBA and PvP action gaming. Similar to Valorant, SHELLFIRE has an amazing 5v5 battle mode, and it even has a zombie rush bonus mode where you must kill those annoying pets to get a unique reward. Other features include buying different heroes, skins, and skill sets, which are quite similar to Valorant. Considering these factors, SHELLFIRE works on the exact same mechanism as Valorant, but it isn't the exact copy of the game. For the similarity score, I'll give this one a 4 out of 10. At number 10, we have Battle Prime. Honestly, who doesn't love a fast-paced third-person shooting game? Well, the third person might bother you, and that's the reason why this game is not ranked higher on the list. Other than that, Battle Prime has absolutely gorgeous visuals that can be considered console level to some extent. And on the other hand, you can choose some of the most unique and powerful champion with different skills that can be used in different situations. There are various modes to choose from, but all in all, the game is a pretty good replacement for Valorant on mobile. For the similarity score, I'd like to give this one a 5 out of 10. At number 9, we have Project War Mobile. This next-gen shooting game brings something different to the table for us. You are going to see an immersive game with various modes like multiplayer combat, zombie combat, and a lot more. Project War has great graphics and the controller pretty fun to use. The rule is simple. You must compete to become number 1 while playing with your team. Aside from team deathmatch, just like Valorant, the game has a free-for-all where players can fight against each other to take the king's throne. Even though Project War isn't the best game like Valorant, with future updates, it has the potential to become the next Valorant for mobile. For similarity score, I'd like to give this one a 6 out of 10. At number 8, we have Shadowgun Legends. This sci-fi action game quickly became popular due to its unique concept and the PvP experience it offered. The game is developed by Madfinger Games, and this game is mainly a story-based game. Looking at the PvP mode, you will be amazed to see what this game has to offer. It has over 700 weapons, 4 celestial bodies, 60 plus armors, and the game is being played by over 250 million players worldwide? Wow! Now tell me if it isn't motivating enough to make you press the subscribe button right now. Come on, do it. Let's go. Anyways, talking about the similarity score, I'd give this one a 6 out of 10. At number 7, we have FPS Cyberpunk shooting game. With graphics that will make you forget Valorant, this shooting game has some interesting stuff going on. The concept is, mankind went into the year 2077, humans were destroyed, only a few ops are left. Now, you must choose your side and become one of the beings. Okay, enough of the cinematic trailer thing. The game has a lot of modes like Team Deathmatch, Capture the Flag, FPS Classic Deathmatch, Regular Deathmatch, and the weapon stage. There are a variety of items and weapons to choose from, and this game is being updated regularly. The main focus here would be the eye-catching graphics that blew our minds. But being so similar to Cyberpunk game, they might get into the future trouble sometime. Well, we hope for the best. Talking about the similarity score, I'd give this one a 6 out of 10. At number 6, we have Disorder. With a lot of unique regions like ruins, radar station, and more. This game has made itself as one of the most immersive shooting games for mobile. As a war veteran, you must join one of the 3 factions including Ghost Puppets, Pale Knights, and more. Each group has its own powers and backstories, which is what Valorant is all about. Now, you must join a team to start fighting against the other team. The game is very team focused like Valorant, which is what I personally loved while playing it. Well, quick question time. Let us know if you think a mobile game can surpass a PC one in the comments down below. Finally, talking about the similarity score, I'd give this one a 7 out of 10. The game is just too good. At number 5, we have Infinity Ops. Another game similar to Valorant, Infinity Ops has a lot to offer. Firstly, you can create your own clan, choose a variety of weapons, and play unique game modes just like Valorant. The game is pretty interesting. And even though there's not much to compare with Valorant, the overall gaming experience makes you forget Valorant for quite some time. Graphics are once again good for a mobile game, and it can become quite addictive pretty quick. The guns are pretty creative, and playing Infinity Ops with your friend will give you a similar experience to Valorant. For similarity score, I'd like to give this one a 7 out of 10. Moving on to number 4, we have Strike Team Online. This tactical FPS shooter quickly rose to fame thanks to the multiplayer shooting mechanism. If you love the strategic abilities of characters in Valorant, you won't be disappointed with Strike Team Online. Each player has unique skills and there are more than 10 characters to choose from. You will see unique power-ups, talents, firearms, and a lot more. So if you're into Valorant, Strike Team Online will blow your mind with the gameplay it offers. Talking about the similarity, I'd give this one an 8 out of 10. Moving on to number 3, we have Modern Combat Versus. If you're from the 90s, oh wait, the wrong video. I'm sorry. If you've been playing mobile games for a while now, you must be familiar with the Modern Combat franchise. Being one of the most beloved shooting games on mobile, the versus part of it encompasses a lot. Everything from FPS combat, team-oriented shooting mechanism, to something like the run and gun action. This game has a lot to offer for the fans. Modern Combat Versus was developed by Gameloft, who, if you don't know, are known to make iconic mobile games. And just like Valorant, you must choose an agent and master their skills to win in a very heated battle. Coupled with a total of 17 plus unique agents, you might love it more than Valorant. I mean, who knows? The game also features 6 different maps with absolutely beautiful graphics that will take you into a whole nother universe. Talking about the similarity score, I'd give this one an 8 out of 10. At number 2nd spot, we have FRAG Pro Shooter. Honestly, this game isn't much similar to Valorant, but when we bring in the agents and their abilities, both games work on a similar mechanism. The only difference is, Frag Pro Shooter is more of a 1v1 shooter where players have duels with each other. But the most unique part about Frag Pro Shooter is that it is highly focused on players' abilities and each one of them has different results. In Frag Pro Shooter, you have the ability to choose over 70 plus characters and you can even play with a friend. The graphics, not that good, but the controls will surprise you, that's for sure. For the similarity score, I'd like to give this one an 8 out of 10. Finally, at number 1, we have Hyperfront. Hyperfront is almost similar to Valorant in a variety of ways. The game is currently released into areas like the Philippines, Malaysia, and Thailand. Darn it. I wish I lived in one of those countries. Anyways, if we talk about the macro, both games work on the same mechanism, have similar graphics, and both are 5v5 shooting games. In Hyperfront, you can choose characters called heroes that are just like the agents in Valorant. They all have special superpowers that you need to master if you want to dominate the opponent team. But all in all, this game is an exact clone of Valorant and it seems like Riot Games might even give a legal notice to Hyperfront team for being so similar to Valorant. What do you think? For the similarity score, I'd like to give Hyperfront 10 out of 10. It's an awesome game. Well, that's it folks. I hope you enjoyed the video, but before signing out, do let us know which game are you going to try now. Also, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to press that like button, subscribe and ring the bell icon so you can get our future updates. We'll see you in the next one.